This is an exciting time of year. Obviously, come back from from media days, kind of kicks everything off. I think our guys have done a great job of preparing, getting ready in the off season. We have a core group of guys, veterans coming back that've been with us a while, and I think our guys have done a great job of getting ready. And that's all you can do right now is have they taking care of their business in the weight room, strength job, and doing all the things that they are to prepare. And, I think there's an excitement in the air. There's a newness in the air. I think last year the bullseye was on our chest, but I don't think it's right now. I think it's obviously moved on to somebody else. So with that becomes a little more freedom to come into camp and let's just worry about us and take care of our business and see how good we can get. So we're excited about it, about the players we've got coming back and the team chemistry we've got. And I've also changed. I've added 5 new coaches on our coaching staff. We're excited about the energy and the passion and the things that they're going to bring to the table, the newness and just the different ideas and mindset for that. It's good to have new blood in the program. It's always good for a change. So we're excited about where we're going as a program, and I'm excited to get started on August 3rd.
Harlan, if you'd like to give some comments about your upcoming senior season.
Yes, sir. I'm just ready to be on the field with my brothers because we've been working so hard for so long to be at this point right now. I mean, it's nothing like being on the field on Saturdays with people you know that always has your back. And the coach itself, that always has your back also. So I'm just ready for Saturdays.
Jeff, it's your turn for comments for the upcoming season.
For this upcoming season, very excited. This is something, as athletes you live for, you work hard during the off season. And I feel like our team, offense and defense, has done great with this off season, taking strides to exceed expectations and do everything that our coaches want us to do. Senior year, like you said, ready to be out there with my brothers on Saturdays and Thursdays and just have fun and leave it all on the line. And this is what we've been waiting for. So we're very excited and willing to showcase our talent this year.
Okay, we do have wireless microphones on the floor, so if you have a question, please raise your hand and we'll get you a microphone. Just identify yourself and your news agency.
Hey, Coach. Ted Arenas with the Daily Comment in Thibodaux. With this scheduling change, you open up with Northwestern State, a conference opponent this year. I mean, obviously that's something that doesn't normally happen. What's your thoughts about that? And obviously both of y'all are going to have to be at your best starting off. Nobody wants to go 0-1 that first week.
Right. Now, that just obviously intensifies camp quite a bit. I think it's not just as a conference opponent, but it's in state. It's Northwestern, who obviously our last couple of games have been down to the wire, bitter dogfights all the way through. So I think Jay done a tremendous job over there, and I expect them to be fully prepared on August 3rd. So going up to their place, and that probably if anything, it's going to intensify fall camp. We got things we got to get ready for, and there's no room for error when we show up on August 3rd or September 3rd. I can go on August 3rd, but I don't think there'll be a game.
Hey, Coach. Sheldon Mickles, Baton Rouge Advocate. You talked about the new coaches on your staff. What connection did you have with Blake Williams, and what does he bring to your team?
Just in the coaching world, have friends that knew him and aware of it. And obviously, I've known his dad for 15 years, so that's really where the connection was. Really surprised he actually when it came time in the interview for apply for the job, and but very excited to have him on board. And obviously his mindset and understanding knowledge of defense is way past his years of experience, and he's going to bring a new, fresh outlook, do things, and hopefully we can make our defense a lot better.
Alex Hickey, Lake Charles, American Press, going on the coaching staff. That's got to be a challenge with all the turnover, but I guess is that the ultimate goal as a successful program, is to see your assistant coaches go on to other things and bigger opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, you aspire to obviously to hire guys that want either more involvement or control in your own program. They aspire to be assistants, to be coordinators. You want the coordinators to be head coaches or want to move up. You're looking to hire those guys that are hungry, that want something. And I think, and obviously we've been fortunate enough, we won enough games. Those guys got opportunities to do something that's better for them and their family, and so that's it. And we try to explain to our kids, and it just that, as well as coaches, that we want everybody when they walk in the door, when they walk in the door of our programs, that knowing that when they leave, they become better for it. They're better as a football player, a coach, a person, but they're better in their opportunities at life for their future as well. And so I'm excited for all those guys that got opportunities. And like I said, and every time I have to bring somebody in, I'm looking for somebody that can, again, what can they bring to the table? What can they bring to the program? And I think I did that in all 5 spots.
Hey, Coach, John Lenz from the Daily Star. You touched upon the aspect of the schedule where you're starting with a conference game. Do you have any thoughts on the other aspects that go into the scheduling circumstance that, you know, it's a little unbalanced? Some teams have 4 home games, some teams have 5, one team only plays 8. Some of the teams don't play each other. I guess you pretty much have to play what's put in front of you, but do you have any thoughts on can that be changed? Is there any way you can improve on that circumstance just to, in terms of competitive balance?
I don't know of any way possible. I mean, I can talk to the commissioner. Maybe he'll let me make my own schedule, but I don't know if we can get that done. No, I think as a coach, I mean, you don't have. I mean, there's somebody at the conference office. That's their job to make a schedule, and they're going to do it just fairly and how they see fit. And you know, can everybody have the same amount or home games, or who do you not play? Or I mean, yeah, you don't get to dictate that. So we just got to play them however they come up. So I haven't really given much thought to it.
If I could follow.
But I may like to ask him if he'd let me change some games. It'd be great.
Harlan, a little bit different feel maybe to this year, considering you guys are not, as Coach said, wearing the bullseye. Is there any difference? How is this season or approach any different from last year?
It's no different than what it was the years before. I mean, we can only control what we control. And as far as I know, is what we control is how we prepare for our games each and every Saturday, and our coaches prepare us for those games.
This is for Coach Roberts and Jeff. Describe, I guess, life without Brian Bennett, and what's the quarterback situation going to be like going ahead, and what was spring ball like with some new guys back there?
Okay. All right, go first. Yeah. I was waiting for that. I was waiting when that question was going to come up, but he was a tremendous player for us. Did a tremendous job, obviously, for our program, helping our program, and great player. And time moved on, but. Like any time you have to replace a great player, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for somebody to step to the plate and take that role not only as a playmaker, but a role as a leader, a role as an impact guy, a role as a fan favorite, you know, an image guy of your program, a face of your program. So more than anything, it's been a unique time right now. We're trying to figure out still who that is. But as a quarterback position, no doubt, I think coming out of spring. Deshae Lander, who played quite a bit in the end of the season when Brian was hurt, those last 3 or 4 ball games, and played split time, went about 50% of the snaps against Sam Houston in the playoffs. At a Turlings Catholic, I think he's a tremendous football player. By far, coming out of spring, he was the guy. It is right now. It is his job, but he's going to have to compete for it this spring. This fall camp, and we've got guys to compete for that job. So I think there's going to be a fierce competition, which hopefully just bring out the best in him. But right now, I got a tremendous amount of faith in Deshae and what he can do, not just as a football player. He's athletic, he can throw it, but he's an extreme competitor, and he's got great leadership skills, and he's shown that, and he's got tremendous work ethic. So I think we're in great shape right now. If we win in fall camp, we play the game tomorrow, Deshae Lander would be our quarterback, and I'd feel extremely comfortable about that.
You said last year you had the bullseye on your chest, and now you don't. That is passed on to somebody else. Did your team handle it well last year? It seemed like, you went 7-1.
Yeah, I think we did, but it was for many of our guys in our program, it was the first time experiencing that. And you know, we talk about it, we want it, and hopefully still. I mean, I say the bullseye's not on our chest. It is. I mean, I think there's then when you say you're the target and you're number one, but hopefully we'll at least establish enough respect in this conference that people are going to, you know, they're going to show up and play their best football when they play us, and that's all you can ask for. That's all you want for as a program, as an athlete. You want to see somebody's best, so it gives an opportunity to bring out the best in you. And we want everybody's best every time we line up. Why? Because that's the only way we'll ever find out how good we can actually be. And so I say it's not on our chest. That's kind of remarkable, because I think probably most guys would consider it still. It's there, you know. But I don't know. Last year it was a new place for us. It was a new being able to adjust to that. For some guys, I think it was a shock. They couldn't believe that, you know, well, why are people playing harder against us than we saw on tape for the 3 previous weeks? Well, because you have that bullseye on your chest, and there's a tremendous amount of respect, and so you got to embrace that. And I think our guys are doing that. But it takes some time, though. I think it takes time. And 2 years of winning, and you got to have guys. These guys have been here 4 years. They're both 4-year seniors. Came in as freshmen, played early, and I think for them now going through seeing that whole transition, we have a core group of leaders now that have been around that and seen that and witnessed it, and hopefully do a great job of expressing to others how to handle it.